So yesterday, I came to you with the story of Carlos Tavares possibly no longer being the CEO at Stellantis, right? Multiple articles are being published. Bloomberg just published one 30 minutes ago talking about there's no immediate change at CEO, but maybe that's not correct. Let's talk about it. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And it looks like Stellantis might buy out whatever remaining contract or time that Carlos Tavares has with the company. Stellantis isn't dumb. John Elkann is already facing kind of his own scandal over in Italy. It's just, it's just some tax BS, but it's enough that I think replacing the CEO at Stellantis, it would be enough news that people aren't worried about what he's doing. You get what I'm saying? But let me just take a quick look at the Stellantis stock real quick with the market open. And what do you know? It went up 3% yesterday on the news within minutes of them mentioning that Carlos Tavares would possibly not be CEO as they were looking for other candidates to run the company. Instantly, the stock price went up 3%. And as the market has opened today as of 11:30 a.m., so it's been a couple hours, it's even hit a high today of $15.74. It's currently sitting at $15.62. We'll see where it finishes the day, but it's up 1.2% today. So if we're looking at yesterday with today, that's a 4.2% increase just by mentioning Carlos Tavares couldn't be the CEO. Now, some of you guys know, you've been watching the channel, I have some really good sources inside of Stellantis up the corporate ladder, and they all three of my sources within the company told me this morning that John Elkann is actively looking to replace Carlos Tavares now, not in 2025 or 2026. If they find the right candidate and it's, everything, that they will buy Carlos Tavares out, because it could, here's the thing. You bring in the right candidate and the market is excited about that person, somebody that can actually fix the North American market, and you get rid of somebody that everybody across the board doesn't like. I don't care. Europeans don't like the guy. We don't like the guy. You could talk to anybody that's a fan of any of the brands. Maserati, Fiat, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler. Nobody likes this dude. He's an arrogant, pompous ass. Okay? That said, you put somebody in there that actually has that pedigree here in North America that could actually revive these brands, oof, that stock price starts going up. They're already seeing it just off of mentioning getting rid of this guy. 4%. Just mentioning getting rid of this guy, and the stock is up 4%. Could be huge. Could be huge. But yeah, my sources are saying that they are actively looking at a replacement now, not at the end of the contract. Meaning, if they find the right person, Carlos Tavares is out of here. Gone. Pack your bag. Here's your golden parachute. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. We'll see where the stock ends at the end of the day. But, look, I said what I said. 90% of the problems that are going on with these brands are all tied back to this guy. Cost cutting from laying off people, Mickey Mouse engineering, cheaper materials, literally every problem that, saved money or boosted the stock in Q4 last year, right? Going into Q1 this year has caused all of the problems in Q2 and what's going to happen in Q3 and possibly Q4. If they don't get rid of this guy, I could see the stock actually being down at like $12 by the end of the year, maybe less. And that's bad, considering, where it is. I mean, the stock in the last 6 months is down 46.9%, basically 47%. Almost half of the value of the company has been washed off the board. And it's all ties back to this guy, period. Anyways, we'll see what happens. We'll see if my sources are right, but I think Carlos Tavares is out of there. If they find the person, and it's funny, because two of my sources, I joked, I said, wouldn't it be great if Tim Kuniskis came back to run the whole thing? Two of my sources said, and it's funny because OC Motivator literally just did a video on this last night, that they were talking about, split the European brands off from the American brands. I mean, the company still makes money, but like have a CEO that runs the European brands, have a CEO that runs the American brands or North American brands, right? And two of those sources that are at Stellantis both said, yeah, they're looking at putting somebody in charge of the North American brands that has the say-so and wherewithal to run that as an independent entity. That's huge news. That happens, yeah, I think the stock price has a record day on that announcement. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.